Kirsty also has sparked a bit of a heated debate by revealing that she sticks her kids in economy while she's on a flight, while she laps it up in luxury in business class. Now, there's been a fair amount of kind of, you know, toing and froing in terms of opinions on this, but what do you think?
Absolutely right. They've not earned it. It's not their money. So I think it's down to the age, isn't it?
Yeah.
But if they're of an age where the entire flight they sit with headphones on watching the movies and don't want to speak to you, put them in economy.
It's interesting because Kirsty says the same thing. She says club class should be a huge treat that you've worked for it.
Absolutely.
Kids get used to club class. What do they have to work towards?
Exactly.
Well, for when they're older, they'd have to pay it themselves.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, her kids are 10 and 12, so that, you know, they are
I think
able to
they're
look
too
after
young
themselves.
to be in economy on their own. I think that's giving the rest of the passengers parenting
responsibility. But that's like saying that if you're in a different room in your house, you're still on the same plane. It's not like you're going separate flights.
No, I don't mean because of the dangers of it. I mean, I don't think it's fair on the other passengers to then have to sit with your 10 and 12-year-old and look after your 10 and 12-year-old. Because let's be honest, when kids aren't with you, they think, oh, not with mum and dad. Yeah, it can cause chaos now, and these people can't tell. I don't think it's fair on the other passengers.
Not if they're well behaved.
No.
Well, no, not if they're well behaved, I suppose.
When I go on holiday, I actually really like going with my kids and my husband, and we sit together and I really enjoy it.
But you are with them.
I know, but I just like to sit together because that's part of the fun. That's part of going on a holiday.
But do they speak to you?
Yeah, they do.
Would a 10 and a 12...
I like my kids. My kids are nice.
A 10 and a 12-year-old boy, I suspect... I don't have boys.
No, I've got a 10-year-old boy.
They go, great, movies, popcorn, and they don't speak to you.
As a parent, you haven't talked to your children.
So, OK, if you're flying... Yeah, right. If you're flying first class, OK?
Which we probably
costs thousands.
Yes.
That's for what that
thousands.
reason.
So I'm going to proof of the pudding here. When you get your bill and they go, right, OK, your 2 children can come first class, but it's going to cost you 10 grand extra.
Then I won't go first class. I like going on holiday with my kids.
You are going with your children. When you get off the plane,
I like sitting with them.
you're in a holiday.
I like sitting with them and
we will just go for a coffee.
They don't want to talk to you.
They do. My kids do want to talk to me. They like me. I'm the mum.
Can I just say, I mean, I had an instance once where I was on a flight, and but to be honest, I was in economy, and sitting near the back, and I got up to go to the loo, and you know, you have to sort of stand around and queue and shuffle about, and I was standing there waiting, and this little boy came up, and he must have been about 9 or 10, say. And I'm standing there sort of, you know, on my own, waiting for the loo to be free. And bless him, he stood next to me, and then he went, oh, and I thought, oh, and then he went, and he just threw up everywhere. So I went into mum mode. It's like, oh, you're right, rubbing his back. Is anyone, you know, parent anywhere like this? And the poor people sitting, you know, the bit that's near the loos, extra leg room, wasn't nice. And so the lady there jumped up, and we were all sort of fussing around him. And then the stewardess came to sort of help. I said, do you know where his parents are sitting? Up at the top of the plane. They were up at the top of the plane. They came wobbling down, the mum did, from
So they were in first class, were they?
First or business. Yeah. And she came wobbling down.
As in drunk or fat?
Yes, as in like, oh, darling, what's happened? Oh, you're fine now. And off she went, wobbling back up to the plane.
Mother.
Yeah, I suppose so.
It's very good that you looked after somebody else's kid that was sick. I would have just left them alone.
Oh, gosh, you couldn't.
You're a do somebody else's sick.
Mother.
Oh, couldn't do another kid sick. Did you?
We did a little poll, and because we love a poll. Would you pay to sit in a child-free zone on a plane? This is something that I think is really interesting because in terms of child-free zone, that would mean all the kids were in one separate bit. I think that's a great idea. Put all the kids together, let them play and make loads of noise, and then everyone else can just relax. 55% of people who took part in their poll said yes, they would pay more to sit in a child-free zone.
But it never is, because I'd get the front row in the non-child-free, so all the rows in front of me would be full of kids making noise.
Yeah, a child-free zone would be another plane for the kids.
I always thought a family area on the plane would be a good idea. Then you can relax and know if your kids are noisy or kicking the seat, it's fine, you're all in it together.
Or just don't go on holiday with your kids.
Just don't have kids.
Just don't have kids.
Yeah. I love my kids.
I don't think that.